Hey guys, Chuck Shemwell here from Southgate Ford, and I always like to do a video from things that I think that is important that will save you time and money. You know, every day I get a phone call or a message about a mailer that comes to somebody in the mail, obviously, and it says, "We'll get you out of your lease, we will pay your lease off." Well, let me set the record straight. Okay, nobody can pay a lease off unless they pay a lease off. So if you got somebody, if you are in a GM or a Chrysler or a Toyota lease and you get a mailer from another model or make manufacturer and that says that they will discontinue your lease, they will. But that manufacturer, that lease company is still going to want their money for the lease. So don't be fooled. They're doing nothing less than rolling the remaining payments into the new lease. There's only a couple of ways to get out of a lease, and that is, one, rolling the remaining payments into the next one, and two, getting the vehicle appraised, finding out how much they want to sell the vehicle for, the leasing company, and rolling that negative equity into the lease. In 29 years, I've never found it profitable for a customer to come in and we buy the lease at retail from the manufacturer, whether it be GM Financial or Toyota Finance or whatever it may be, and roll that money into a lease and make it work. Anytime you get a mailer that says that whether it's from us at Southgate Ford or anybody else, it doesn't matter. You're always getting these mailers in your mailbox that says we're gonna pay off your lease. They're not going to pay off your lease. You're going to pay off your lease. You're going to pay off your lease by rolling the remainder payments inside of the next lease. It's just like a finance deal. If you come in with negative equity, you're going to roll that negative equity into your next loan. It's the same scenario. Granted, there are times where, like right now, Ford is offering a conquest rebate. That means if you have a non-Ford vehicle in the household, 1995 or newer, that they will give you an extra, I think, $1,500. Well, that's going to take care of a lot of people's lease if they have less than $1,500. But when you get something in the mail and you call on the phone, and I pick up the phone and they say, "Hey, you know what? So and so said they'll take care of my lease." They're not taking care. They're not taking care of your lease. You're taking care of your lease. Another point: you get a mailer and it comes in this big, huge, bright, colorful, beautiful thing that has information all over it, and it has a key attached to it. And the key, underneath it says, "Come see if you won the car." Look at the key. The key does not even match a car key. Okay? It's just a way to get you into the dealership so that they can try to close you on a new car or a used car. That is not a car key. Not one of those keys will ever fit a car on that lot. I promise you that. 29 years of seeing every scenario done. Not one of those keys will ever fit. It's not even a car key. It's not a house key. It's just a piece of aluminum that has grooves in it. Don't fall for it, man. Don't fall for it. I don't care if they're offering a watch, an iWatch, or whatever. My stepson went to a dealership lately and got one of those iWatches, and I showed you all earlier that it was just a piece of crap. It didn't even work. If you have any questions, feel free to call me, Chuck Shemwell at Southgate Ford. Give me a text, 734-642-6681. There is no way that I can get you out of another manufacturer's lease, Toyota, Chevrolet, GMC, Chrysler, unless that lease is satisfied. We do not have special programs for that. We do have special programs now for early bird. So anything that is due to come back between now and February 28th and is under $1,800, they will make your payments. And yes, GM and Chrysler has the same things. I think they call it pull ahead. But if you're from an outside model or manufacturer, the only way to pay off that lease, no matter what your mailer says, is to roll it into your next payment or come up with cash. And they send those mailers out in hopes that you only have 2 or 3 payments, and they have some kind of conquest rebate to take care of it.